Hello YouTube, this is Thongger again, and today I'll be bringing you another Rome Total War and commentary video where I'll be playing as Carthage against my opponent, Wenzel of the BIA Brothers in Arms clan, who will be playing as the Seleucids. Now my opponent has brought along a pure rush army of 6 Silver Shield Legionnaires, 4 units of Cataphracts, and 2 units of Scythe Chariots. And I've brought along a balanced army. A balanced army is one that consists of all elements of units, archers, missile units, infantry, and cav. So anyway, I array my guys up in the tighter formations to ward off my opponent's impending rush assault, which is going to be pretty devastating. Now one thing, chariots are really vulnerable, especially Scythe Chariots are really vulnerable to Jav Cav if you don't have anything to fend off light Cav with. But anyway, my opponent's not really caring about that, so I'm arraying my guys up in the lines here, and I'm leaving this unit of slingers to absorb missile fire. So anyway, his chariots completely ignore my guys and just run on the rampage, and I try to phalanx charge his guys, although I get hit by some pretty deadly missile strikes, and this entire part of the battle just went wrong for me. Like, his chariots roll up my right flank really quickly, and I was so disorganized in this battle. I just couldn't find any focus in this battle, and I charged my Sacred Band in stupidly, and they just get massacred, and the Cataphracts are tough enough to just wander around and just completely destroy my guys. And within a few seconds, I've lost all my infantry and all my heavy cav. Good job, Thongger. Good job. So anyway, Wenzel is just having a field day right here. Actually, this is some Poini infantry, and yeah, these guys just get hammered by javelin strike and get completely overrun. They just break at the side of this huge angry mob. Okay, so now it looks like I'm really stuffed right now. All I have are like slingers and 1 unit of Numidian Jav Cav, but all my slingers are intact. So apart from that unit of slingers getting horribly massacred, so and all his legionnaires are bunched up right now, and my slingers are scattered all over the place. Actually, I had 1 unit of Sacred Band come back, and I get them to gang up on this lone unit of Cataphracts, and my slingers help out as well with their little knives and shields, and I actually succeed in destroying this unit of guys. My slingers were successful in getting these guys to run amok, and pity they didn't kill any Cataphracts, which is a real shame. But at least they're out of the fight for now. So anyway, these legionnaires are gonna start chasing down my guys. They almost catch my guys over here because they're caught up on the Cataphracts. And my unit of Poini infantry sort of came back as well. And I have slingers all over the place, so I'm just gonna get my slingers to scatter and shoot into the backs of the legionnaires as best as they can. And my Numidian Jav Cav, I'm conserving ammunition here. I'm saving their javelins for the Cataphracts, although Cataphracts are really tough and hard to kill with missile fire because they're so heavily armored. So anyway, that unit of Cataphracts is all the way over there because they were hunting down some slingers, I believe. Yeah, you can see the trail of dead slingers over there. So I try to overwhelm this unit of Cataphracts with my Sacred Band hoplites and my Numidian Jav Cav, and I succeed in destroying this unit of Cataphracts. But however, there's 2 more units of Cataphracts coming, and they have murder in their eyes. Anyway, the Silver Shields are going on a trail, and I'm shooting them in the backs the whole while, slaughtering them as they run about, chasing my guys. Now, this is the one disadvantage of rush armies, is that unless you bring light cav to catch enemy missile units, you are completely vulnerable to enemy missile units if you cannot dispatch them quickly enough. Now my opponent has no real answer to my guys. His Cataphracts are tired, and fresh slingers can outrun tired Cataphracts quite easily. Even winded slingers can lead winded Cataphracts on a pretty long goose chase. So I have 1 unit of Poini infantry over here, and they're a real lifesaver here because they're the real detergent against these Cataphracts. So I'm actually targeting his Cataphracts right here because his Cataphracts are the real danger, and he sees this after he loses a couple of guys. So he doesn't want me pelting his Cataphracts, so he's gonna rush his legionnaires forward. And I get my Poini to bang out of there. His legionnaires are tired, and they won't be able to catch my guys unless I make a micro blunder, which I managed to do. I'm such a genius. But actually no, it was intentional because while my slingers are behind these guys, so this is the sacrifice of my pony infantry is gonna give my slingers some really juicy shots at these guys. So to my dismay, my opponent actually caught my Balearics here. My Balearics did manage to kill 1 or 2 cataphracts because Balearics are tough like that. And they actually fought on for quite a good while, and this gave my other slingers time to get some good volleys off. Yeah, Balearics would be my favorite. I consider them some of the best units in the game. I'm gonna lead these cataphracts on another wild goose chase, and these guys are gonna disappear for quite a while. Anyway, my pony finally broke, but I killed a good number of legionnaires, so their sacrifice was for the greater good because my slingers absolutely demolished this unit of legionnaires. Back to this race, my slingers are winning. Actually, I like outrunning these very tired cataphracts, which suits me just fine. So this race actually like almost hits the border of the map, so my slingers are just gonna keep running, pursued by these exhausted cataphracts. But the cataphracts eventually do catch my guys, although they're miles away from where the real fight's taking place. So my slingers are route right here, which is bad for me, but at the same time his cataphracts are also tired, and by the time they run back all the way back to the main fray, they're gonna be exhausted. Anyway, my opponent he can't really do anything right here. I think he's gonna try and form a testudo. He's chucking some javelins at my guys, but my guys are in loose formation, so his javelins have negligible effect. Yeah, so I'm just... He has no real answer, and his guys are just completely surrounded. So he's gonna try and form a testudo. Yeah, oh no, he's forming a... trying to get his guys to cluster together. But yeah, his guys are just getting pelted from all sides by slingers. So he tries to go after my Balearics here because I've taken them off skirmish mode so they can get in closer, but I managed to get my guys out of there in time. And this unit of legionnaires, they're actually lagging behind, so my Numidian Jav Cav are gonna come and hunt them down. They have their backs turned, so I managed to get a quick strike in. I lose more horses than I kill legionnaires, but I managed to get some good slinger volleys off as well. So his guys are just getting pelted from all sides, but the cataphracts have finally come back, but by this time they're exhausted. But my slingers are also really tired as well, which isn't a great thing for me because I've been trying to maneuver them around the battlefield. So now my opponent is going to go for my slingers of this unit with his silver shields, while he goes for my slingers with his cataphracts. Although my Balearics managed to knock out 2 cataphracts over there. And he actually should have split his cataphracts up, although if he did, it may have been enough for my slingers to fight them off. So now my Balearics are just like knocking his cataphracts off their horses one by one. And my Numidian Javcav are coming in to support it. So more slingshots rattle off the cataphracts. He tries to go for my Numidian Javcav, but they slip away. And now he's gonna try and go for my Balearics again, but my Balearics slip away, and these slingers are coming back to return fire again. And his legionnaires, he only has like a dozen men left, so yeah, and they're exhausted from running around the battlefield, and my opponent's frustrated, and I'm just leading him on a really annoying goose chase right now. Now, look, his cataphracts are exhausted, my Balearics are winded, and my Balearics are like distancing themselves from my opponent, so my opponent's gonna like give up chasing these Balearics soon enough. Anyway, I managed to whittle down his numbers enough, and I kill his general with my Numidian Jav Cav. My slingers just absolutely destroyed his silver shields. And my opponent admitted defeat right here. So it was a very, very close game. It was really down to the wire. But I hope this battle was example of how to defeat a rush army using a balanced army. You just have to keep your missile units and your skirmish units alive, and just frustrate your opponent and make them tired. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. Thong out.